snacks and there's water and people are taking rest and people are communicating clearly about what's expected, that's actually when it tends to run more smoothly or as smoothly as possible, with
Yeah.
little kids.
When they're not tired, when they're not hungry, and they're not thirsty, you have a much better chance.
For sure. For sure. And also for parents to like, I know I've said this before on our podcast and also, you and I talk about this, but putting on your parenting oxygen mask first. I know that's like if you're on the airplane, that's sort of they're going to say that in the safety announcement, but metaphorically, putting on your parent oxygen mask first. So making sure that you also are getting your needs met so that you are not totally depleted at the end of your rope and then trying to parent through an unique experience like being in a foreign place or being in Disney where it's like chaotic and crazy and there's a lot going on stimulating.
Overstimulating, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So just being able to make sure that as a parent, you're kind of like doing the thing you need. I know I've talked to parents who are like, I just need to go for, a 10-minute run or walk in the morning to just like clear my head and have a little alone time before starting. And that's a really good thing to do when you're on a family trip is like take your little brief time to get yourself together so that you're in the best shape possible to handle the things that are going to come up within your family.
Because, like, you're going to handle the distressing situation a lot better if you're not at the end of the rope. If you're at the end of the rope, we talked about, like, giving ourselves grace as parents, but you can have a lot more of those situations pop up where you think back after you're like, I handled that really, really poorly. Because you're not like in the best. Maybe you're tired, you're hungry, you're stressed. All of the above. So if you're tired and hungry and stressed, and then the kids be tired and hungry and stressed,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good combo for a smooth day.
Yeah.
So those are
Okay.
my suggestions for summer travel.
I like it. Hey, quick question. You don't have the picture of you looking like the Queen of England handy.
I don't have it.
Okay.
I
All right.
did wear a hat though. I did wear a hat to the wedding. It was
I should
really,
have
really
had it. I should have had it queued up.
fun.
It would have been funny. Failing, man. That would have been.
We'll show it on a future podcast and then people can be motivated to tune back in.
No, bro. If you want to see two people looking freaking great, tune back into the next podcast of the Parenting Puzzle. All right. I think I'm done. Do you want to? Let's do the last word with Dr. D.
Okay. Okay. So
Go ahead.
do you want to play the thing? No. Okay.
Yeah, we can. Let's play the thing. Let's see. Just gotta find it. Just hold. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so for my last word, just some real quick travel tips for the summer. Being able to take care of your basic needs like food, hydration, and rest are some of the basics. It seems so elementary, but those can really help summer travel go well, especially with kids. They're out of their element, they're in a new space, there's a lot of transitions. Being able to have food when they're hungry, have water more than you even think they need, just give them the hydration and taking breaks for rest so that they can pull it back in and be ready for the next adventure is really important. Thinking through ahead of time what your priorities are for the trip can help everyone stay on track and reduce some of that frustration or disappointment that can happen.